Hi guys, Mel here. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to preview the exercises for this month's Powerfit. So this video I'm just going to demonstrate the exercises, and then other videos and the document you can find the workout of the week using these exercises. All right, so first one we're going to start with is legs and core. So what I want you to do is find two heavy weights. They should be the same weight and they should be nice and heavy. Okay, so I have 25s and I'm going to start with a walking lunge. All right, so with the walking lunge you want to be very mindful of your knee. So you're going to step down, knee towards the ground, shoulders are back. So you don't want to do collapsing here. Shoulders down and back and up and down and up. Okay, I'll turn around and do it one more time. Walk down and up, down and up. The second exercise of this series is going to be the farmer's carry. So maintaining excellent posture, rolling those shoulders down and back. Take your weights out to your side and you're going to walk as steady as possible here. Okay, nice and steady. Shoulders down. Let me show you to the side. Steady, 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 pulling that core up and in. The next exercise is a backward walking lunge. So just like the forward, be mindful of your knee. Down, power up. Opposite foot, power and down. Good. And we're going to switch. Lower down, power to the top, and down, power to the top. All right, so that is circuit one. Next, I'm going to show you the core. So you can grab a weight or a ball, just something medium heavy. This is about 10 pounds. And we're going to start with the reverse crunch. So you're just going to hold this above your head. Let me move this down. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. You're gonna come to the ground, holding this above your head, neck and shoulder down. We're just moving your lower body. We're extending and pulling in. Now, I'm really making sure that my low back is staying to the ground. If you find that you're arching your back, take your feet and put them more towards the ceiling. All right? So arms here. You can make it a little more difficult by extending your arms out. Okay, stretching through that core. Okay, next you're gonna come to a seated position and we're gonna do the top of a crunch. All right, so you're gonna hold this ball out in front. You're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time and then power to the top. Roll down, good, engage, power up. Good, making sure that that load is on your core and not your low back. If you start to feel your low back kick in, just stop at that point and pull up. Don't push through that low back pain. Down and up. Excellent. Next, you're going to come back to the ground. You're going to bend your knees. We're going to do an oblique heel tip. So I want you to think about taking your rib to your hip bone here. All right? So you tuck your chin, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and you're going to reach heel to heel. If you take your heels out a little further, it's a little harder. So reach and reach. Keeping your core down and in, keep your chest nice and flat. Side to side here. Good. And the last portion of your core is going to be plank. So as always, you can do a high plank, which is a little harder on your shoulders. You can come down to your elbows, which is a little harder on your core. And we are just going to hold. Core is in, glutes are tucked. Don't let your hips TP up and don't let your hips sag down. Just a nice straight line there from shoulder to heel. All right, that's circuit 2. Circuit 3 is another core. I'm gonna bring you to the ground here and turn you over here. Okay, and we are using some sliders. Everybody loves a good slider. Whoops, sorry. Okay. So we're using sliders here. I have furniture sliders too. So whatever you have, you can even use a towel on the ground. Number 1, you're gonna pop up to plank and you're gonna use your arms. So you can come up to high plank, and this is a little harder on your shoulders. if you need to, you can always drop your knees, but notice how my knees are behind my hips, so my core is engaged, all right? So either position, you're gonna do a wax on, wax off. So you take your hand, circle it out, circle it in, and then the other arm, circle it out, circle it in. You know, just like Karate Kid. Round, around, round. Now notice my hips are not tilting. They're staying nice and still, all right? Next, we're gonna do the flutter. So you're gonna take one arm in front, one arm behind, and switch them. If you need to, come to your knees. All right? So that's the flutter. Then we're gonna switch around and put it on our feet. Tuck my shirt here. So you want your toes in the middle of these sliders, and you're gonna push out to plank. Okay? You're gonna start with a tuck, pull in, and back out. Then you're gonna pike, pull in, back out, and repeat. Tuck, in, pike, in. Good. Notice that my shoulders are staying right over my hands. Good. Last, we're gonna do an angel rocker. I'm gonna move this out just a little bit so you can see my feet, because that's the important part. Okay, those toes are on. This time I'm gonna come down into elbow plank. Now, you're gonna rock your back, armpits behind your elbows, then pull in, then one leg goes out, the other leg goes out, keeping your hips flat. In. Now, feel like you're pushing with your baby toe. That's gonna make your knee stay facing towards the ground. Good. So those are the 4 series for the slider. Next, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do up on the bar. So, this one may be a little tricky because we're gonna use TRX and pull-ups, all right? So, I'm gonna turn this around and get you, let's see. Need a spot here for you. I'm not sure where to put you.